Aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. He rolls it in down inside the 30. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll run it to the left. And they'll get him down that time.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He runs it out just short of the end zone there. The end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Stanford. They strike first in this national title bout. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
And the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. Remember, last time, it was going on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniel. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The first down and still motoring. And gaining enough for a fresh 2nd down, spite of the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's going to take off. Gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. They'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Into the end zone. Has a lead. And the stop made just short of the touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking for a man deep down the left side. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there and almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the play.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Beavers will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Big throw to the left. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field goal.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Looking to scramble. They're going to put it down and run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Direct snap to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Beavers come up to the line in the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Daniel.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. On the run, it's Stockton. It's a hard running there through a tackle. And the Beavers keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, and Stockton. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.